the Nautilus, expect the unit to be considered here by Trace Esports. I believe that Trace Esports still wants Weiba to play the carries, right? There is an option for him to go Vi here, yeah, sure, but I feel that if they want to go for a curveball, a unit pickup can still show up, at least for game number 2 for Trace.
Oh yeah. I mean, his Vi performance was good a while ago, but it is not perfect just yet. And I believe we can use much better champions that he has perfected already, and that's Yone is gonna be definitely one of those. What champion, what support will Trace Esports remove more? Will it be the Alistar? Rakan actually is gonna be the case. Just cancel out any of their charms and knock out.
He's going for the Vi. If he's going for the Vi, just go for the Shyvana, right? Like,
yeah. Might just be it. Again, another Shyvana. Trace Esports was on blue side as well, yeah, when they've used that in both cases.
I mean, although the Vi will have earlier relevancy, right, with the amount of damage that he has, Shyvana with the Dragon's Descent will still be able to match the ultimates. Or actually, Dr. Mundo.
Can be.
We'll see.
It's gonna be such a great zone.
Wait,
oh man, we kind of forgot about this champion. Everyone forgot. And yeah.
Like, what? Like, after everything is said and done, Trace Esports just reminded everyone that, hey, you know what? With all the priorities to ban away champions in the jungle, there is that one champion that you thought Weiba would not even dare to play. Weiba dares to play the Shen. Now, another curveball here by FPX is to go for the Janna.
I mean, they need disengage, they need sustain, they need shields, they need knock-ups. But that's -1 on the front lines though.
Yeah, it's very squishy.
Yeah,
very, very squishy. You have to remember that when it was played by Orthros, one gang concentrating on Janna, targeting down the Janna, was the key to success by the opposing teams. And I won't be surprised if the same can be said for Trace Esports and how they will play out the early game. Squishy Janna, the best juicy target when it comes to First Bloods.
And suddenly, a 1v1 can turn into a 3 versus 1 as well. The Camille, Shen, and Galio combination. So much protection on their side.
Yeah.
There's never gonna be a 1 versus 1 with Sky, FL, and Korn. It's always gonna be a 3 versus 1.
Also looking at the champions here by FPX, one way or another they need to build an anti-shield item because Shen is just so deadly when giving shields to all the members here by Trace Esports. Like, imagine if Korn is going to be the one to deliver the Shen. He can go Sanguine, use the Sanguine pool to deliver the Shen on towards the backline. Same can be said for Lee Sao, right? Lee Sao also has some innate tankiness by, you know, getting some shields here and there with adaptive defenses. So this is definitely going to be very exciting as to how everything will play out. But I'm telling you this, Guillaume, FPX does need, it's a necessity for them to build an anti-shield item because there's a lot of shield
on everyone.
Trace Esports.
They need every anti-shield possible here, both on AD and AP side, just to negate this amount of shielding from Trace Esports. 842 gold per minute, actually pretty insane. And now they go on the call, just giving them the taste of their own medicine, but unable to actually land the strike there on the first blood.
And lots of investment as well when it comes to, wait, what? Kong, by the way, did not have barrier nor heal. He went for Ghost and Flash. Crazy, right? Like, is that his only response towards Korn's ability to run him down? Maybe, because that's the only way to possibly counterplay a Vladimir as a Sire, right? Basically, to just run away. Yep.
Just run, max movement speed possible on the the Zaya.
Crazy.
Also with the help of the Janna.
Is that the reason why he went for the ghost? Because that definitely is something that you can abuse in lane though, right? Because that's one combat spell that is not available. Lisa though, feasting on Don 128, and even at level 3, he's challenging Don 128, able to make him turn his backs, and that's actually a very timely back away coming from Don 128 because Weiba was there to actually present some threat.
Just showing his presence, making sure that he maintains control of every single lane and prevent FPX from making any plays as well. But they go in, Jax actually is dealing quite a bit. Shingdo's here just showing his presence as well. The jungler's in top lane, I'll be in top lane as well.
Yeah, Lisa is wanting to go level 5 very, very soon. The outplay potential of the Hextech ultimatum should be considered here if there will be any dive attempt by FPX, but wisely they're not going to dive the members of Trace Esports, and they will be respecting the Stand United Hextech ultimatum combo. Now, with all said and done, right, I don't think we will be seeing any solo kill, lane kills whatsoever in the next few minutes. I believe this is going to be a very quiet start to the game, because just looking at the wave has been prepped here. Even Juju can just prep or wave clear this by himself by using a true shot barrage, and then using the damage. Wow, okay.
I believe the Sand United has been used by Wave as well to help out on their support. Yeah. Suddenly teleported in the bottom lane, started clearing there as well. So
okay.
As an ultimate tonight, maybe no gap for now on Trace Esports.
Yeah. And that will be available just in time for the next objective team fight. And again, the power of the Shen. Whenever you get the advantage, you can actually go for the 2-for-1 special, right? Start the objective on the other side with the Shen, have him 1v1 the objective, and have your team... Wait, hang on, Lisa might just be in trouble.
Yes, Sky is also here. Lisa should be dead in time, but Wave was gonna be joining at least to buy some time and force them to disengage. Man, the rotations are just so clean for Weiba. He's always there, just in time.
They cannot afford for the Jax to actually first hit the Camille, because he did not have any mana, and with no mana there is no way to counterplay any potential engages coming from the side of Trace Esports, so wisely they just back away. But that's the Hextech ultimatum already invested. That means that no Hextech ultimatum will be available for the next objective team fight. FPX is enjoying the lane dominance here in the bot lane, which is kind of expected with the double range setup that they are using right now.
Trace Esports will maybe opt for trading objectives instead of forcing fights with FPX. That way, FPX can actually start an objective, unless, you know, Trace Esports catch them off guard. They do have massive CC, regardless of they have the Hextech ultimatum or not. I think it's gonna be necessary though. Still, Featherstorm gonna be used just to disengage Lisa, threatening Kong. And that's a big ulti, again, just denied for FPX this time.
Yeah, and there's no Hextech ultimatum, right? There's no way, as a Saya, that you will die to a Camille that does not have the Hextech ultimatum. Chow, less than half health.
They want special. They want the 2-for-1 special.
He got
He got it! Weibo! The steal is just amazing! And now Lisa's just gonna be running wild, executing ultimatum now onto Chow, locking him down, preventing any sort of escape, but still able to flash away. The top is here now to Sky, able to flash and rift off away. This shot is gonna take him down! And 2 members down to FPX, the tower as well falling down. Next is Kong without Featherstorm. Flash gonna be used, but can you actually escape? The answer is no. 3-0, 2 objectives as well in a second charge for Shelly.
And this is what I was talking about, right, Kiyoung? We know the power of Shen when it comes to 5 minutes objectives. You can go for the 2-for-1. You can have the Shen 1v1 the Rift Herald, and instantly teleporting is the Shen to still challenge this dragon. And Shingdo 7, early to his smite, did not expect that punish coming from Trace Esports. And although it started so messy for Trace Esports, their target priority was leaving much to be desired. It did not matter. Flashing in is Weiba. One mystic shot also hitting for Juju. And if you are Kong, what are you doing, buddy? There's no reason for you to face front and front face everything Because Dak is there with the Justice Punch.
Yeah. The Shen is also there. Everyone is there to follow up. And it's a disastrous start once again for FPX. This Kassadin is going to be stalled out so hard on his scaling as well. And it's a different story for Korn. So much gold is injected on this guy.
Imagine being Weber right now. Like, he's with all the other champions that he has shown to be a master of. Now all the conventional junglers that are available in the meta right now that can really turn around team fights such as the Shen becomes available. And now with Shen available to be played by Trace Esports, they have used it wonderfully. And Lisa going for another engage. Hextech ultimatum.
It's not a 1 versus 2, it's a 2 for 2 special once more here.
Doesn't have flash.
Not yet in range, but it will be in time. The Shingo 7 gets knocked up, ignited, and will just die. Let's see if it's gonna be dying. The tornado is not gonna connect from Chow. Tak is here to tap things up. Monsoon for the heal. And Tak will still be able to escape. That's how good this team comp is for Trace Esports.
And all the while on the top side, true shot barrage. Oh no, Uweba.
Don 128 will just try to disengage.
No more counter
he finds
strike.
himself in a tough spot right now. And the rest of FPX is just telling him to jump.
Yeah. And all the while, the top side and the mid lane already ravaged by Trace Esports. Lots of investment, Shingdo, not yet done. No, actually, he's hesitated and he showed himself up. Ooh. Trace Esports again is just really feeling it right now. Kong will yeah, he's so sad he was even able to cancel out the recall. And yeah, just the proactivity and the composition here by Trace Esports, being allowed to use the Hextech ultimatum, call in the Shen, call in the Galio, and just global and semi-global presence overall by Trace Esports. We know that the Wild Rift map is a small map, basically, right? Especially compared to the brother League of Legends PC map. But with the champions that is also being used by Trace Esports, it feels that, you know, this map has been even magnified further. And it's just so easy for Trace Esports to do their rotations.
And FPX, they cannot keep up with the rotations of Trace Esports as well. They try, they have been trying. They have been going at their own lanes, trying to be there as well on each other. We see Shingdao 7 trying to gank as well, trying to have a numbers advantage on a particular fight, but it's not possible at all. Every single time, Trace Esports will have the numbers advantage.
Yeah. And you look at Juju right now, already at level 10. He's starting to hurt. No Trinity Force as of yet, but the True Shot Barrage is going to clip Shingdo 7. Now it's just raining down all this Mystic shots. And so far, it's connecting, like half of them are connecting onto primary targets.
They need to be very careful. FPX, I'm talking about FPX, Monsoon. They need to walk away. Monsoon, even if they have the numbers advantage right now, it's still very risky. Wave is in the vicinity, they can just set vision on the bottom side river. And Wave is even starting it.
Sky almost level 11, and Shingdo 7 still here, trying to contest this Mountain Dragon.
Vault Breaker gonna be used just to close in the distance, closer towards this dragon. Does have the assault and battery, but the extra is gonna be used onto Don 128. The True Shot Barrage deals massive damage. Shingdo 7 will get the steal, but at what cost? His life, and I think that's good for FPX.
Yep, and if Tak will be able to cancel all the recalls coming from FPX, Trace Esports might be able to take down the tower here in the mid lane. Not enough wave clear, I don't think. You look at Korn, he's willing to dive. Oh, Tak.
Great engage.
United as well.
Forced out the Sonias just to be able to be safe, but Wave actually taking too much damage from the tower as well. He's flashing away. Can he actually survive? Dawn is starting to be a problem right now. Monsoon for the heal, but not enough to see the Jax. Now Lisa is going to be joining. Tactical Sweep will be backing away for now. They need to be very careful. Kong is starting to hurt. The damage is real. Sky as well. Auto attack by Kong, securing the kill on the Galio. Vault Breaker into the assault and battle stopping the hook shot. And FPX punish Trace Esports overconfidence.
Now Trace Esports did not have the enough buddies in them, right? Like Stand United missing the taunts timing was actually the start of the doom for Trace Esports. You look at this timing coming from Ueva. It's so hard to time it against the Kassadin though, just because of the Rift Walk. And again, the chase down potential of the members of FPX. You have to remember that Kong is running Ghost. And this is one of the few times that you really love to have Ghost on your AD carry, right? Because especially on the Xayah, because Xayah does not have the best chasing abilities, right? Oftentimes you see the Xayah as the best front-to-back champion in the game. Not really good when it comes to chasing. But with the Ghost and with the mobility being added by the Janna as well, it allowed for Kong to have enough move speed to chase down the members of Trace Esports. And you know, the thing that really the thing that really wrapped everything so well, so good for FPX was the Vault Breaker cancel.
Yeah,
by Shingdo 7. So that's a beauty.
That's a cherry on top of a great cake that FPX is baking right now. And they are starting to fight back. It's still very difficult, but I love the effort. I love the outplays that they have been making. They just need to do more and slowly take cover.
And Sky is almost level 13 though, so surely one way or another FPX is still feeling good about their chances. Yeah, sure, you may say that they are 4k behind, but whenever you have a Kassadin on your side, especially at the latter stages of the game, you should at least have one win condition. A win condition that might challenge Juju's relative position in the game, because again, he might just get pinned down here by Shingdo 7 and company.
So far, Kong is being provided so much safety, especially by Chao. With the shields, with the monsoon, with the tornadoes, with everything being invested to try and keep the Xayah alive. And Trace Esports is also feeling that.
And there is no soul for contestation in this game. Just because of Shingdo 7's heroics of being able to steal the second dragon. FPX, they have the option to not even contest for the third dragon in the game and to just gift it over to Trace Esports. But do you really want to do that? Especially with the Infernal Dragon being a very juicy target to all the scaling champions that you know, both these teams have right now. So far though, again, we're just waiting for the next objective to spawn up. Some of them are already starting to dive deep into the jungle territory of their opponent, but I feel that Trace Esports, with the lead that they have, they should still be the one proactive enough to go into the forest or jungle of their opponent and plant some vision.
But it's still not time, I think, for them to actually force in a fight against FPX. There's such great counter plays that FPX can actually do, and they felt it a while ago in the previous fight. But right now, they're focusing on the scaling, providing more gold on the side of Trace Esports. The Trident has been picked up already by this Vladimir.
Finally.
So much shields as well against the Janna. Not much anti-shield from FPX though. So
zero. Actually zero. They don't have any anti-shield. And I told you, right, like the anti-shield is a necessity for the lineup of FPX.
Dragon, it started. This time, it's not Trace Esports that is starting it. It is FPX, and they're gonna turn on to attack. A little bit questionable, but they are going all in onto this. Stand United onto the backline. Shingdo 7 is gonna get taken down. Dawn with Wait looks to access the backline, but it's being prevented to do so. With the amount of crowd control of Trace Esports, now he has to flash away. Will be denied the honey route, and now the rest of Trace Esports will just go on the cleanup. Kong cannot do anything. Chao had to flash away. A triple kill for Juju as well. This game has been a little bit difficult for Trace Esports, but after that fight, it's much more clean now.
It's a 4v4, and without a Kassadin in the picture, no carry for FPX can stop the onslaught of Trace Esports. The team fighting composition time and time again. AoEs after AoEs with Juju leading the way. Trace Esports wants to finish this right here, right now.
They want to finish, but there's no way. And FPX will live another day. That fight, man, it started with FPX going in too aggressively, and then they basically experienced what Trace Esports experienced a while ago.
Yeah, again, the damage potential of Juju, and also the Stand United being there to possibly counter any over chase, any over engages to the side of FPX. really makes it so hard for FPX to stabilize. Now Trace Esports is trying to do a very sneaky macro decision of going for a Baron, but the Redemption is going to spot him out.
Yeah, this time it's actually FPX secured the second dragon this time for their team. They get the big pick on the wave as well. Now FPX, they have a chance to maybe at least stall this game out even more because Baron is no longer on the table here for Trace Esports.
Yep. 2 dragons to the side of FPX in 30 seconds. There will be the juicy Elder Dragon that will spawn up. And you look at the death timers. That's a lot of death timers to the Ninja. That's 29 seconds as of this moment. But so far so good for FPX. They just want to slow things down. And again, it's all about the win condition, right? You still have a very good late game champion in the Jax. An excellent late game champion in the Kassadin. And even the Xayah is also not going to shy away in all the late game team fights. Have to be careful though, because when it comes to execution, Trace Esports does have a lot of things going well for them. I mean, you look at Juju right now. He's 5-0-2.
Untouchable in the back line. So many front lines here for Trace Esports, and they go on the bigger dragon. The other dragon being taken right now. That is displaying everyone from FPX as well. Shingo 7, he wants to engage, he wants to commit onto the Elder Dragon, does not get the steal this time around. The Elder Dragon helping out. Trace Esports landed the damage. Look at the Dragon blowing up on their faces right now. Wave chasing down Sky, will be getting the kill as well. Donovan to 8 going for the 1v1, but immediately turns out into a 2v1. And the Elder Dragon just breathing fire on FPX, burning them to the ground. Trace Esports one thing to do, and that is push mid.
Bring out the Dragon Swings, and Trace Esports will march down to mid lane and finish this series 2-0.
Trace Esports had such great fun here in this game against FPX. But the fun days are over, the fun minutes are over. It's a 2-0 sweep by Trace Esports.
Fantastic game overall for Trace Esports. And again, we asked for a 2-0. We asked for a way to determine really what the power rankings are so far. And Trace